Hey guys, it's Jocelyn, and today I'm going to be telling you guys 3 apps or websites where you guys can read books for free. So if you guys want to know where you guys could get free books or read free books, then keep on watching. The first app or website that I'm going to tell you guys about is called Wattpad. So basically Wattpad is a website / app that you could download on your phone. Basically you could write your own stories there as well, and also read different types of books. So there's different categories. There's like werewolves, there's romance, there's teen fiction, there's non-fiction, there's historical, there's, what else is there? There's vampire, there's everything you could think of basically there. And they're basically stories that other people have written themselves, and you basically check it out, you read them, you give them a like, you comment on their stuff if you like it or not, and you could follow them, and when you follow them or you go to the page, they have other stories that they've written, and that's basically what it is. Some are published books, like for example, the After series by Anna Todd, she came from Wattpad. Well, not physically, she came from her mom, but anyway, basically started writing that series on Wattpad. It was a fan fiction of One Direction, so that's where it started, and you could still go on Wattpad right now and read the original versions of the After series. So she has well, it's not called After We Collided there, it's called it's After 1, After 2, and After 3, and then she has Before on there as well. So if you don't want to go buy them or download it, pay on ebook to download them or whatever, you could go on Wattpad and read her original versions of the story. I mean, they're both the same thing, basically, but you could actually go there and read it. And that's how when I saw that her book was published, I was like, what? I read this story when it was on Wattpad, when she started writing it and all this stuff, and I was like, that's so crazy and it's awesome. There's also The Walter Boys, which is also a published book. I can't remember her name right now, who wrote it, but I'll leave it here somewhere so you guys can know what story I'm talking about. But it's My Life with the Walter Boys or something like that. That's also from Wattpad. There's actually a lot of people's books that are published and are getting published right now that are coming from Wattpad, which is pretty amazing, to be honest, because there's so many good writers on there, and I'm happy they're getting recognition, so that's good. Next thing that I'm telling you guys about, my friend Monica showed me, and I didn't know that even existed, and I'm just like, wow, I feel so dumb for not knowing. But basically, if you go to your library, your local library, like the county library or whatever, and ask them for a library card. This is what it looks like if you're from Los Angeles. What it looks like, the County of Los Angeles Public Library. That's what it looks like. You don't have to go to the library and order them from there, like take them out. You could just go on your phone, download the app Overdrive, and you're basically at your library app for Android and iOS. And instead of going to your library, you downloaded them there, so they're ebooks. And basically, you connect your library with the app. Everything's free. You connect your library with your app, and you go to your library, and it shows, like, you write down what book you want and all this stuff, and you borrow it. So you don't get it instantly, because some people probably have it before you, or there's people you have to wait, and there's people before you they need to get it. So that's the only problem with this app. So yeah, it is like a library where you have to go and check if the book is there, and if it's not, you like tell them like, oh, like I'm waiting for this book and blah blah. So you have to wait and all this stuff to borrow the book. But you don't keep it, you borrow it, and yeah. So I don't know if that's understandable, but there's going to be a detailed video about this, so don't worry. That's what it is. You basically borrow the books from your library, just an ebook version. Yeah, and you could do, I think you can also do music, movies, and books. There's also audiobooks. That's where I got After We Collided, because sometimes the book that you want, they don't have it, an ebook, but they have the audiobook for it. So that's what I did for After We Collide. Instead of waiting to get the actual ebook, to borrow the ebook, I did audiobook, so I could hear it instead of reading it, and I could do the quickness, It all depends if you like it, and you could do both if you want. Then the last app that I'm going to tell you guys about, it's not an app I don't think it is, but it's more of a website. This girl told me about it when I went to go see Colleen Hoover. We were in line and we met these girls. And one of the girls told me that instead of buying her books, she uses this website to download free ebooks on her iPhone or her Android or whatever. And you basically literally get the actual ebook of the book you want. Like, you don't have to pay for it. So it's called lazybox.me. lazybox.me/ebooks. So you basically Google that. It's gonna be the first one and the second one, I believe. But you go there and it looks completely weird. But you basically type in whatever book you want and gives you all, like, you can either type in the name of the book or the author. And if you do the author, it shows you all the books that she has and the memory that it is, how much memory it'll take up. And you basically download it and it downloads to your iBooks, or if you have Android, to your Playbooks, whatever. And then you have a book. So those are the 3 apps or websites that you guys could go to get to read free books or novels or whatnot. I'm not telling you guys have to look in those websites or whatever, but you can. They're just options that you have. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.